The Big Tech Accountability Act, restoring fairness to political speech. An official law of the People's Presidency of Australia. Effective immediately under the authority of the People's Presidency, we are enacting the Big Tech Accountability Act, a law designed to protect democracy by ensuring fair political visibility for all Australians. Big tech corporations have been allowed to manipulate elections, suppress independent candidates, and control the flow of political information. This is a direct threat to democracy. No single company should have the power to decide what Australians see, hear, and think. To restore fairness, transparency, and free political discourse, this law will establish strict regulations on digital election interference and platform bias. Section 1. Mandatory political content indexing and distribution. All political parties and candidates must be indexed and searchable on major search engines, including Google. Social media algorithms cannot suppress, derank, or limit engagement with political content from independent candidates. All political movements and campaigns must be treated equally in recommendation systems. Failure to comply will result in severe financial penalties and government intervention to ensure compliance. Section 2. Platform transparency and algorithm disclosure. Tech companies must publicly disclose their content recommendation algorithms, specifically as they relate to political content. Any suppression of political candidates must be justified and published with a clear appeals process. Tech companies must provide real-time reports on how political content is distributed to prevent secret manipulation. Transparency ensures the Australian people, not corporations, control the future of their nation. Section 3. Protection against digital election interference. Social media platforms are prohibited from removing, restricting, or shadow banning campaign material unless it violates Australian law, for example, hate speech, incitement to violence. Platforms must notify political candidates of any visibility restrictions and provide an explanation. Censorship of lawful political content will be classified as election interference punishable by law. Section 4. Legal penalties for election suppression. Any platform found guilty of suppressing political content will face fines of up to $50 million per incident. Tech executives responsible for election interference may face legal prosecution. Repeat violations will result in the government enforcing fairness through intervention and regulation. This is not about limiting free speech. It's about preventing corporations from controlling public discourse and political outcomes. Section 5. The future of digital democracy in Australia. No more rigged elections controlled by algorithms. No more political censorship by unelected tech billionaires. No more silencing of independent candidates. The People's Presidency is committed to protecting democracy, ensuring political speech is free and accessible, and holding powerful corporations accountable. With the signing of the Big Tech Accountability Act, we are making it clear Australia belongs to the people, not Silicon Valley. Political debate must be free, fair, and open. No candidate should be buried by algorithms. This is just the first step in ensuring a democratic future for Australia. More policies will follow to rebuild a transparent, accountable, and independent government. The People's Presidency is taking action. Join us and help shape the future. Stay updated at wendellsdiary.com. We are building a free and fair Australia together.